Any organization that wants to succeed in the short term, medium term to long term should be thinking 360. And if you say an organization thinks 360, meaning that that organization is doing what you call integrated thinking. The organization does not believe that performance is just about financial results, but performance is about looking at all its systems, looking at all its value chain. And therefore, that organization will see performance as a dynamo of value creation, how it creates value and how it delivers value. So it will not just look at what financial results. Now, integrated thinking is anchored in 6 principles. Let's look at these principles. The first one is purpose. Why does the organization exist? What is the mission? What is the vision? Because the mission and the vision of the organization will define the corporate and business strategy of that organization. The second one is culture. Culture will be how the organization operates, how it does what it wants to do. That becomes the organizational culture, how it serves its customers, how it delivers value. That becomes the organization's culture. If organization is thinking 360, the third one would be governance. How the organization is managed and controlled. What are the principles that the organization is operating on? Are they performing in the tenets of good corporate governance, or they are just doing things anyhow? If organization is thinking 360, that organization will look at how it assesses risk and opportunities. Since organization works with myriad of stakeholders and lives in an ecosystem, organization should seize opportunities where the actors in this ecosystem where their interests are. So if society, if investors, if governments, if civil societies are focused on sustainability, are focused on climate issues, then that organization can seize the opportunity to act in that sense. And that is what we say that an organization is thinking 360. If an organization is thinking 360, then that organization will look at how it performs, will not just be focusing on financial results, will not just be focusing on maximizing returns, but will focus on how it delivers value. So, what is my governance strategy? Is this a good governance strategy? Are we operating in the tenets and principles of good corporate governance? Are we doing things that are sustainable and support climate change initiatives? The organization will be thinking 360. So it is important that every organization, whether being a state-owned enterprise or a private-owned institution, local, small, or multinational organization, if you want to succeed in the long term, if you want to be sustainable in the long term, then you need to think what? 360. You don't need to be just fixated on financial results, but you need to look at all the value chain, how you deliver value, and think 360. And if you do that, then you are thinking in the principle of what? Integrated thinking. Let me know what you also think in the comment section.